The insanity plea is one of the most controversial legal standings of our time. And the reason for this is because many have a misconception of it. Some may believe that the insanity plea is called upon as often as it can be to get off violent criminals who have no other chance of getting free other than pleading insanity. But this is far from the case. The insanity defense is invoked less than 1% of the time in cases like these, which include murders, homicides, very severe cases, and it's only invoked in 1% of them. And even when it is invoked, it only works out 25% of the time. So that is like, it's essentially buying the lottery ticket. It's a shot in the dark if your defendant's gonna go free or not. And another misconception is that the defendant is saying that they did not commit the crimes, which is also false. The consensus of the insanity plea is that the defendant did commit the crimes, but they shouldn't be held responsible due to not being in the correct mental state. Now, the insanity defense does not work or will not stand if the defendant is found guilty of being willingly under the influence of hallucinogens, such as marijuana. If a defendant is under the influence of these drugs, they have no legal standing because they willingly took them, meaning they willingly altered their state of mind. And even if a person is found not guilty by the reason of insanity, the defendant must go to a mental institution for at least 40 days. And past this 40-day mark, it is up to the mental institution, the attorney, and the court whether they continue treatment at this mental institution. Now, there's been many unfortunate mishaps and slip-ups in our legal system where the insanity plea has been abused. That we do not deny. But there's also moments where the insanity plea should have stood. A court case who involved a man named Riggins, who was sentenced to death because of drugs he was taking, which were prescribed by his doctor. And because of this, the court ruled that these drugs were altering his outward appearance, how he communicated with his attorney, and how he pleaded to the whole court, effectively killing his case. This caused him to be sentenced to death, maybe unjustly, we will never know. But due to that, I believe that the insanity plea should stand as it is, and if not, grant even more more protections for those who seriously have mental issues. And I think if that happens, we will have a much more fluid and just legal system. Thank you.